Good afternoon, everybody, on this Saturday, November 15th. It is a little bit after 1 o'clock and just getting the vlog started now. I actually got out of bed at like 7-ish, 7:15, somewhere in there. I got up at 7 and John actually slept in today. Can you believe it? Actually slept in today. I made breakfast for everybody but Nick, because Nick had eaten breakfast before I got out of bed. Made breakfast for Neil, John, and myself. Right now, my left ankle is extremely sore. I don't know exactly what I did to it. It's not the foot like it was last weekend and the week before. This is my ankle. It's very, very, very sore right now. I'm actually thinking about wrapping it up, to be honest with you. But it is 1 o'clock. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our old house and put some laundry in the washing machine over there. Then we're gonna run to Walmart and I'm gonna get some salad and probably some tomatoes and just a couple of things, not a lot. I literally don't need a lot right now, but we're gonna go get a couple of things from Walmart and then we'll go back and get our laundry and probably bring it over here to dry it because our nice dryer is over here. But my ankle hurts really, really badly, so I'm not going to be doing any moving today. What I might decide to do is, here, I'll show you. I actually did set up a good chunk of the beauty room today. While John was still sleeping, I got up and reorganized some of this stuff. So here is where we're at right now. We're getting there, we're getting there. I have, so the table that I have at the house actually splits down the center and folds in half, and I have 4 of those. One is still at the old house and 3 of them are downstairs. And then I have this one. This is the original one that John and I bought like years and years and years ago. And it's actually about a foot shorter and it's about 4 inches or 3 inches or so less deep. So this is a little bit smaller, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put the smaller one in here because I don't need that big of a table and it's just gonna hold stuff. I did put that TV stand over here instead of over here. So it is over here, and then the toy chest, or the, you know, the toy chest is over there. And then I put those there, and those are all the boxes I have to unbox. I have my lights over here, which are gonna go here in the middle when I need them, but for now they're just gonna sit in the corner because I don't want them to impede my work desk. And then I have my dresser with all my makeup in over here. So it is coming along, and then I'll just move the chair back and forth when I need it. This is still Epic Beauty Fail stuff. This is all the stuff that was sitting on my dresser, or the table that had been behind me, which is now over there in that room as a desk. That's the desk that was sitting behind me in all my old Epic Beauty Fail videos. I'm not obviously putting that in here. This room is a little bit different shaped. Well, it's a lot different shaped than my other office was. That one was a long, skinny room, whereas this is more of a square. I think this room is actually almost exactly square. It's like 11 inches by like 12 feet. So it's almost exactly a square. So given that I put my office stuff over there, I put my Epic Beauty Fail stuff over here, and then Niminy's is in the corner. So I was able to fit everything in here that I need. Well, all but. So what I might do this afternoon while I'm resting my foot and my ankle is I might film my unboxings. So we'll see. But I might go ahead and film those. So I gotta throw on some makeup though if I'm gonna do that. But I have 2 keto. I have my keto box, my keto crate, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes for Epic Beauty Fail, and then I have my whatever this thing's called, my advent calendar from Ulta. So yeah, I should probably film all of that, but if I film them all on the same day, I'll have the same clothes on, the same makeup. I don't know if anybody will even notice, but anywho, yeah, I do have to, I have a Wednesday sitting here at my feet just waiting for me to do something. What are you doing? What are you doing, honey? I love you. Yes, I do. I love that girl. I love her. I don't know if she wants to go for a ride or what. She's like just sitting here waiting for me to do something. But my foot is killing me. I might have to wrap it up. Anywho, that's where my office is at. It's actually doing, I'm actually doing pretty good as far as my office goes, as far as I'm concerned. It's coming along pretty well. This here is actually the drawer. Can you even see it? This is the drawer. There's the rest of the drawer over there. I think you can see it. Didn't turn it yet. This is the rest of the drawer that goes in the center right there. But it needs glued. It needs fixed. So that's the bottom. And then that's the outside. So before I can get it in that little drawer over there, it needs fixed. So I'm gonna ask John to get some wood glue and glue that. That desk and this dresser, as well as, well, it was a whole set. It was 2 twin beds, the dresser in Neil's room, a nightstand, and then the twin beds and the desk. It used to be my great grandmother's, and when my great grandmother passed away, my mother got it. It was my mom's grandmother. My mother got the set. My sister, actually Beth, had the nightstand and one of the headboards. I have one of the headboards. It's in the basement at the old house still. I don't know where the nightstand disappeared to. In one of her moves, I think she got rid of it. I think she left it for somebody else. But I have the 2 dressers and the desk and one of the headboards. And the other headboard's gone too. I don't know what she did with that. So a headboard and a nightstand disappeared, but the rest of the set I still have. It's not an overtly nice set. It's not an overtly expensive set, but nonetheless, it was still my great grandmother's. So it's just one of those things. And it's functional and it works. So I'm gonna keep using it. I will probably continue to use it until I leave this earth, and my kids will probably throw it away. So anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna go do laundry, run to Walmart, and then I'm gonna rest my foot. But anyway, I wanted to say good morning, or say this afternoon. It's after 1 o'clock. So it's gonna rain this afternoon too. By like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it's supposed to be 100% chance of rain. It's definitely gonna rain. So I wanna get to Walmart and back before it starts downpouring. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go so I can get back and rest my foot, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Well, you guys, it is about 6:30 and I am currently in quite a bit of pain on my foot. I don't know what is going on with it. I might have to go to the orthopedic walk-in clinic. There's an orthopedic walk-in clinic in my area that you can obviously just walk in. I think I might give it a day because it seems to act up when I'm on my feet for a long period of time, and when I'm not on my feet, it doesn't do that. But I'm in quite a bit of pain. As I think you can tell, I'm in my bed. My new lamps. I gotta switch out those light bulbs. I bought the lamps at Home Goods, and they had light bulbs already in them. And they're like a soft white or something. I need the daylight light bulbs, which we do have. I bought a bunch of LED daylight light bulbs, which I do have, and I need to swap them out. We do not put curtains up here or here today. We did get the ones in the living room up. I think I talked to you guys after that, but we did get the ones in the living room up. And then we went to the house and brought a carload of stuff home. We also ran to Walmart and I got salad and tomatoes and a handful of other stuff. They were sold out entirely of bottled water, pretty much. Not entirely, I shouldn't say that. Like spring water. I couldn't find spring water in there at all. Not that I was shopping for it, but John was looking for pineapple juice, and they moved all the juice with the sodas and the water in the back of our Walmart. So I was walking down the one aisle trying to find pineapple juice, and it was this, and like one side of the aisle was juice, the other side of the aisle was water. And they had a couple of cases of purified water and a couple of like gallons of purified water, but spring water was like out. They did have some distilled water. I did pick up a bottle of distilled water because I use that in my CPAP machine. And I'd like to have the one I'm using, the gallon I'm using, plus a backup gallon at any given time, because my CPAP is weird. Well, I mean, I guess it's not weird. If it's drier, it uses more water because of the humidifier in it. It uses more water. I guess now this time of year it's not as dry, so I shouldn't be using as much, but anyway. But I do like to have the one I'm using plus one on backup, typically, of distilled water. So I did pick up a bottle of distilled water. My foot hurts so badly. I just took some ibuprofen about half an hour ago, and it just hurts so badly. I did not film any of my unboxings or anything. I'm gonna try to film a keto, either the box or the crate unboxing tomorrow night after work. We are having a plumber come over tomorrow at 5:30. They're gonna take a look at our hot water heater and give us a quote on replacing that. They're coming in several $100s less than anyone else, so we'll see how that works. He's going to give us a quote for replacing that with a tank water heater as well as a tankless water heater. And he's also going to look at some of our other plumbing issues as well. I have my computer down here. I just opened up my editing software because I'm editing vlogs. But my foot hurts so badly. My foot hurts so badly. Anyway, the boys are all in the living room watching football, but it's only 6:30. It feels way later than 6:30. But I didn't get anything done. I wanted to. I actually went through and opened up all the suitcases of clothing that I have sitting down on the floor, and my intention was to just plop myself down on the floor and go through that, and all that stuff is like older clothes, which was in that big tall dresser in my bedroom. And I was gonna go through all of it and like identify what I want to get rid of, donate, that sort of thing. Stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. Try on stuff that I think fits me to see if it does. But I just can't. I just like literally cannot walk without pain right now. So that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. So one of the things that I did come across as I was going through some stuff was this little book here, and it says gratitude on it. Now, I don't know exactly where I got this from. It does have like a Wells Fargo. We used to have a mortgage through Wells Fargo a while ago. It does have a little Wells Fargo thing in here, and it just, or no, Wachovia, not Wells Fargo. I don't think I've ever banked with Wachovia. Is that even a bank still? I don't know. Is that still a bank? I don't know where I got this from. But it basically says, say thanks, that's all, just say thanks. Then it goes on. It's like a whole page of, you know, so begins your journey to gratitude and greater happiness with this journal. Simply turn the page, open your heart, and jot down your joys. So basically it's just it's a little blank book, pretty much. It's a little blank notebook that you're just supposed to like write your notes in, you know? So I put it here beside my bed, and I do try to do that. That's why at the end of every video I say what I was thankful for today, because I do try to recognize, even when things are not going maybe how I wish they were going, that there's always something to be thankful for. So I do try to live that way, you know. So I found that notebook in a bag with, of all things, duct tape and gift wrap tape. I don't know where that book came from. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had a bank account at Wachovia, and I don't even know if Wachovia still even exists. So, anyway, I have to look up a recipe. That's what I was doing. I had opened up a browser window, and I couldn't remember why I had opened a browser window. And I need to look up the recipe for a cranberry orange. It's like a cranberry orange dessert cheesecake thing. That my sister-in-law made last year, and it was amazing. And I made it for Christmas then because I liked it so much that I actually made it for Christmas. It's so good. I think this is it. It's a Kraft Foods recipe. I think this is it. Yeah, this looks like it's it. But John said we're gonna make this we're gonna take it with us. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's basically got like a graham cracker crust. I think I used nuts for it last year though. Yeah, graham cracker crumbs. Can you guys see that? I made that with almonds, like crushed almonds. I made a crushed almond crust, and then it's got a cream cheese layer, and then it's cranberry jello with berry cranberries and mandarin oranges. I think that's what that says. Cranberry jello, yeah, whole berry cranberry sauce, and Cool Whip, and mandarin oranges, yeah. So it's really good. I actually made it last year for Christmas, but I made it with a little bit less. So I made it with like sugar-free cranberry jello. Instead of using the sugar, I used allulose, which it's only a half a cup. Yeah, moving my foot around really hurts. It's only half a cup of sugar total. Some of it I think goes in the cream cheese, and some of it I think goes in the crust. Yeah. Some of it goes in crust, and where's the other one goes? Where's the other half quarter cup? Quarter cup goes in the crust, and then the other quarter cup goes somewhere. I think it goes in the... Where's it at? Oh, okay. The other quarter cup goes in with the cream cheese. So a quarter cup in the crust and a quarter cup in the cream cheese. So a half a cup total of allulose versus the sugar is not that big a deal. I think I either used allulose or monk fruit last year. Anyway, I can make it lower carb. I don't worry about carbs on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be honest. I'm just not going to do it. So I do need to go get some of the ingredients to make this on Thanksgiving. I need the Cool Whip. I don't have any Cool Whip. I have cream cheese. I have boiling water. I think I have a package of the Jell-O. I think I have a can of the cranberry sauce, and I think I have a can of the mandarin oranges, because I had bought some last year and then I couldn't find them, and then I found them again. So yeah, we're making this, and we're bringing a veggie tray, so that's what I wanted to do. Anyway, I took some ibuprofen. It doesn't seem to be helping. I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, it's 6:30. I'm gonna edit a vlog. Well, I'm gonna edit probably a couple of vlogs, and then I'm gonna make this list of the things that I want the plumber to take a look at tomorrow when they're here, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I was just watching people make a hoop coop for chickens. I don't think I'll ever do free range chickens because we have hawks in this area apparently, so I'll never be able to do like free range chickens, but my foot really hurts. Yeah, but I can do I can do coop chickens. So I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, you guys, so it's 9:45 and we've had a unexpected turn of events, to say the least. I'll say this, my ibuprofen kicked in and my foot has finally stopped hurting. It took a while. I folded 2 loads of laundry in pain, but I was like, screw this. I'm gonna stay on my feet. I'm gonna get it done. So I did fold, because we did 2 loads of laundry today. So I did fold those. Now we do have some towels in the dryer because I had we washed all the towels from the old house with Nick's load of clothes, because Nick just by himself didn't really have a full load of clothes, and we had to wash those towels anyway, but I wanted to wash them before we brought them back to this house. So we washed the towels in with Nick's clothes and we ran it through the dryer here, our new dryer. And the clothes all basically got dry, but the towels were still a little bit damp. So they are still in the dryer. I did not refold those, but Nick's clothes I folded and John and I's clothes I folded, which was a full load. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm editing and I'm looking at different auctions that are this weekend, because there's a couple of things that John still needs for like outside. That, you know, I was just looking at a couple of things, and I'm really getting into auctions. I mean, pretty much they're going to be ending here in the next couple of weeks, except for like indoor auctions, which probably will get canceled because of COVID, or, you know, online auctions, because auctions are typically outside, held outside. So they're going to be ending here soon, so I won't be able to go to auctions again until the spring, but I am starting to enjoy them. Anyway, I've only been to 2, but they're kind of fun. Long story short, I'm looking at these auctions and John comes back here and he's like, "You're not going to believe what just happened." I was like, okay. What happened? He's like, "School's canceled." I was like, I'm sorry, what? It was 8 o'clock. It was like after 8, it was like 10 after 8. And his superintendent sent out an email to the entire school community at 8:10 on Sunday night that school's going full virtual as of tomorrow at his school district. Now, we got notice on Friday that Nick's school, the one that we live in, is going to go virtual next week, the week of Thanksgiving. They're going virtual for the whole week, which is only Monday, Tuesday, and half day Wednesday. And then they were already off Thursday, Friday, Monday anyway. So they're going virtual for the week of Thanksgiving. And they said, you know, be prepared. It may last longer depending on how the COVID numbers are going. But they said, it, you know, be prepared. It could change. Now, I think that his school is at minimum going to go tomorrow and Tuesday. The reason I say that is because part of the principal's message was that this week the teachers were going to work with students to prepare them for the virtual environment, because I really think that they believe it's going to go past December 1st, which is the day that they're supposed to go back into school. I think that they believe it's going to last probably through the end of the calendar year, if I had to hazard a guess. So they were going to take this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because our school split it up, and if your last name is A through L, you go into school Monday and Wednesday. If your last name is M through Z, you go in Tuesday and Thursday, except for students with IEPs, which Nicholas is one of those, which is why he goes Monday through Thursday. Anyway, I think they were going to take this week to have the teachers really work with the students to make sure they understood, you know, the change in environment, what they were going to do, how they were going to do it. High school actually is going virtual as of this week, but elementary and middle school was going to go next week. So I think at minimum, Nicholas will go Monday and Tuesday of this week, because that'll get all the students into school at least one round with the teachers to talk through how to do it. And if they go before next week, I think they will at least go Monday and Tuesday this week. I think. That would be my guess if I had to hazard a guess. Anyway, long story short, John's school closed for the next 2 weeks at minimum, potentially longer. Not closed, but virtual. So we have that other desk in the third bedroom. I got a visitor over here, and I have a visitor over here. We have that third desk, but with the experience that I've had with Neil being in there and me being in my office, even though they're at the opposite ends of the house, I leave my door open. Now I might have to close my door. The problem with that is by leaving my door open, that lets the dogs come in and out. Neil being in the other end of the house, when he has his Zooms for school, I can actually hear his, not like every word, but I can hear the voices and stuff. It's not loud enough that when I'm on the phone, like people that I'm on the phone with can hear it or anything like that. But my concern with John sitting there is that he's going to be on Zoom all day long with like very few breaks. So we were like, I said, okay, do you want to set up somewhere else? I would be okay with him sitting in the third bedroom, but I was like, you know, I don't know what he's going to have to deal with his students all of a sudden being thrown into this, because John is a special education teacher. So my concern isn't so much for me. I think he can set up in the third bedroom. I would work through it. My concern is with his students, hearing me in the background or hearing Nick in the background might be an issue. Because let's be honest, Nick is, if his class ends early, he's going to be watching a video or something in his room. So that's more my concern. Once we get all settled into it and things get moving, I will be less concerned. And once John gets, you know, acclimated to what he's doing and the students get acclimated to what they're doing, I will be less concerned. But because it's a sudden change for his students, we were like, we need to figure out where you're going to sit. So long story short, we came up with two alternatives. He could set up in the basement and be totally separated from all of us in the den, which would have meant we had to reorganize the den a little bit. Or what he ended up deciding to do was setting up here in our bedroom, in our suite really, because you know it's an apartment, but he is set up over here, you guys can see, in the dining room area. This is where we were going to set up, we were going to put 2 rocking chairs in here so that like John and I could sit down if we wanted to. He just hit his head on the light, which is why it's moving. But this is how he's set up. He's got his little laptop. Now the one thing he did say, he was like, I did not bring my keyboard with me. So I actually had a keyboard that was, it's a wireless keyboard. Is the wireless mouse not working?
It does.
You just like the wired mouse better?
I wasn't sure it was gonna work, so I left.
Oh, okay. So anyway, he's got a keyboard, he's got this little thing. I don't even remember when or why I got this, but I got this, I think at Target on clearance. And it's nice because it like sits up, and because he's got a separate keyboard and mouse, he can open this up and it gives him a little bit better picture in video and stuff. And then he's got the brick background. So that is going to be where John sits, right underneath this light. One of the nice things is that like he could open the blinds over here in the kitchen and get some sunlight. He can open the curtains over here and the blinds and get some sunlight, and of course the window back there. So he can actually get a lot of like nice sun in here. Which he didn't used to get in the old house, to be honest with you, because the best light that he could get in the old house was via the living room windows, which the TV was in front of. So as far as like lighting goes in this room, I think it's going to be a little bit nicer. Now, of course, we've got this beautiful lamp, which isn't the best, and hopefully John will stop hitting his head on it, but he's hit his head on it several times already tonight, getting this all set up. But anyway, I think once we get settled, will he be able to move over into the third bedroom? Probably, especially since Neil's school ends the first week in December. I think, well, no, I think it is the second week in December, but like they were going to break, his college regardless was going to close down the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So next Tuesday, they were going to literally close the campus and send everybody home. And the last 2 weeks of school for them, it was going to be fully virtual, period, end of story. So But Neil's school ends. He pretty much has this week, next week, and then the following week. He pretty much has 3 weeks left in school, and then that last week is finals. So Neil's all but done with school too. So if John wants to, in like a week or whatever, he can move over to the 3rd bedroom once the students are in the you know, the rhythm of it, and Nick's in the rhythm of it. I mean, I've got my room already set up, so that's where we're at. Unexpected turn of events. I also food prepped tonight. I got Nick's breakfasts ready for the week. His van's starting to pick him up here tomorrow morning, which is fantastic. I don't have to run over to the old house tomorrow morning. I do have to go over tomorrow afternoon to get more stuff to bring over. I also have suitcase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suitcases worth of clothing, which I meant to get done tonight, and because I was in so much pain and I could barely get on my feet and let alone sit on the floor, every time I crossed my legs, oh my gosh, a shot of pain shot up my leg. So I wasn't doing that, but hopefully tomorrow I can potentially get through some of these clothes and also get some stuff done at the old house. So I would like to have the entire main floor and my old office cleaned out by next weekend. That is my goal this week, is to get those done by next weekend so that I can see if I can get somebody in to paint and get the house on the market. I really wanted it on the market by now, but that didn't happen, obviously. So right now, in my mind, I'm targeting first week of December, unless my dad, if my dad recommends us waiting until like the end of February to put it on the market, maybe, I don't know, John and I have to talk about it. I can swing 2 mortgages for 3 or 4 months, but it's going to be tight. So it's going to be really tight, especially with Christmas. So we're going to have to play that by ear. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Nick, you want to help me close out the vlog? Today, even though we had a turn of events, I am thankful that John is going to be home for the next 2 weeks. That is going to be a nice turn of events to have him around. I know it's going to be stressful for him. I know it's going to be stressful for his students, but it's going to be nice having him around. And when Nick starts at home, it's going to be nice having him around too. So, all right. You want to kick it off?
Kind of infinitely bouncing around.
Yes, you are bouncing around.
Can you hold me? It won't stop.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Hit it.
Hope today is better than yesterday.
And I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today.
Hope you have a great day.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed my foot does not hurt tomorrow. Because if it does, I might have to go to the orthopedic walk-in clinic. So, all right. Walk in with my foot.
Or just stay on the bed.
Yeah. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.